The Honorable Ulysses Boykin is a native of Detroit, Michigan. He was educated in the Detroit Public Schools, graduating from Cass Technical High School in 1963 from the Chemical Biological curriculum. Judge Boykin's undergraduate studies were completed at Hampton Institute, now Hampton University, in Hampton, Virginia, where he graduated summa cum laude with a BA in history in 1967. While at Hampton, he was involved in numerous organizations and activities, including his fraternity, Omega Psi Phi. It was at Hampton that he decided on a career in law, after completing a course in constitutional history. From Hampton, he went on to earn his JD, Juris Doctor, from Harvard Law School, Cambridge, Massachusetts, in 1970. While at Harvard, he was one of the founders of the Harvard Black Law Students Association. Upon graduation, he became the first African American attorney to practice at Dickinson Wright in Detroit, Michigan. From Dickinson Wright, he entered active duty in the United States Army as a second lieutenant in the Adjutant General's Corps. After completing his military obligation as a first lieutenant in the fall of 1972, he returned to civilian life and joined the minority law firm of Patman, Young & Kirk, P.C. in Detroit, Michigan. After 10.5 years, he joined another minority law firm, Lewis, White & Clay, P.C., where he continued to practice law. While at Lewis, White & Clay, he ran its summer law clerk program for 16 years. In 1999, Ulysses Whitaker Boykin was appointed by Governor John Engler to the Wayne County Circuit Court, and he sat in the criminal division for 20 years, presiding over felony trials and appeals from Wayne County's district courts. Commencing in 2017, he served as one of the Wayne County Circuit Court's veteran court judges. In addition, he has been married to Pamela T. Boykin, his wife of 48 years, who is a speech language pathologist, and is the father of one son, Peter J. Boykin, who is an instructor of history at Wayne County Community College.
We meet today at a time when a great many people in public office and in public life engage themselves in charities and movements and causes, ostensibly for good reasons, but sometimes a few get involved because they think it will give them applause, proud appreciation, career advancement, and perhaps undeserved honors. These are not the men we honor today. The men we honor today are pure, true heroes of our time. I know this personally about Judge Ulysses W. Boykin because I consider myself honored, blessed, and fortunate to have shared with him a warm, enduring, and companionable friendship that has lasted over 7 decades. Yeah, as they say in the street, we go back. Roosevelt Elementary, where we both wrote for the school paper. Durfee Junior High, where we tried to avoid being nerds. Cass Technical High School, where Judge Boykin pioneered his way through the chemical and biological curriculum. Not an easy feat. It was not a game for weak minds. It helped him a little bit when he got to Hampton University. It is not that well known, but Judge Boykin, as an undergraduate, gifted with what he learned in the chemical biological curriculum at Cass Technical High School, tutored pre-med students even though he was not in that major. Yulee taught organic chemistry to guys who were falling behind when he himself was an undergrad, and then on to Harvard Law. We wrote the bar exam together, never even dreaming after that ordeal that either one of us, much less both of us, would wind up becoming judges. I remember him encouraging me to look past unfair criticism. This is back when we were in the Boy Scouts, and to learn from helpful suggestions. I have seen him mentor, help, and encourage our peers. And then as time went on, as we got older, he passed along his wit, wisdom, and experience to younger generations. At the end of his inaugural address, John F. Kennedy reminded us that God's work must surely be our own here on earth. In Matthew chapter 6, Jesus tells us, "Do not do your alms in public. Do what you need to do and want to do for the good of mankind quietly. Your Father in heaven knows what you have done." I am blessed to have seen much of the good that Yulee has done. Quietly, effectively, behind the scenes, there are generations of young men and women whose lives have been enhanced, whose careers have been developed, and whose souls have been nurtured by my good friend.